Webster, and I'm an alumna of the University of Houston.
Hi, I'm Andy Webster. I graduated from UH in 1995. So I think that my earliest memory is that we met when I flew down from Indiana for orientation in the summer before we were freshmen. She remembers, and that was just, I think, an in-passing meeting. She remembers connecting when we were freshmen, getting ready for our first semester and going to the honors retreat.
There was this cute boy there that I got to know a little bit and discovered that he lived down the hall from me in Law Hall in our new dorms. And as we got to know each other, we spent a lot of time in each other's dorm rooms and hanging out. And at one point, my roommate and I were in the honors lounge, which at the time was the basement of the Anderson Library. And they had a board there that all of the incoming freshmen would send their pictures and they'd get pinned up on a little bulletin board. And so we decided that our dorm room would look better if it had his picture up on the bulletin board in our dorm room. So we stole that picture, and I think after that there probably wasn't any question, hopefully in his mind, that I was interested.
You know, other kind of memories are just kind of the fun, unique things that people did in the dorms that were in kind of the mix of friends that we had. We still have lifelong friends that were either on my floor in the dorms or on her floor, or in some of the other dorms in the quad. And so that kind of collision of just being on campus together with us and with our friend group just created bonds that and memories that last forever.
Hanging out on the roof of OB
Oberholzer,
late night.
Have several friends that are actually still in our friend group today that were either on campus, living in the dorms, or in the adjacent apartments that met what ultimately became their significant others, whether it was sophomore year, junior year, and most of them ended up getting married not too long after college.
If we had maybe been in different buildings on campus, or one of us a commuter, it really would have limited the opportunities to get to know each other and to spend that quality time, and that time that's kind of unstructured, that happens spontaneously. All of a sudden everybody on the floor gets up and goes to Taco Cabana, or at the time it was 2 pesos back in the day. And all of those experiences that are just unplanned and happen naturally. Oh, it's changed tremendously. So many new buildings. The dorms that the students live in are so much nicer. The dining halls and the food options on campus, so much better. The football games are on campus now, which is so much fun. There's Greek houses on campus. We didn't have that back in the day. And I think walking through campus, there's a very different vibe in the air these days. There are a lot more students that are out and about in the dorm area, a lot more students on campus, students hanging out at the rec. It just feels more vibrant, and I love seeing all the red that students wear also, especially on Fridays.
I think if you have the option to live on campus and get involved in some of the campus organizations, that's what we both did, and it just put us immersed into the campus life. I grew up in a town of 600 people, moved down here, and so connecting and getting to know people was an objective for me. Being on campus and getting involved in student organizations allowed me to do that, and it also really kind of created a bunch of connections for me in terms of my relationship to the campus that I don't think I would have had if I hadn't done those things.
Definitely, the campus is really big, and so finding your people, your group to get involved with and connect with. My other piece of advice is have fun but try and keep the most of the fun to the weekends. Study during the week, but have lots of fun while you're here.